Hello everybody, my name is Patrick and I carry a knife. We're going to do a quick tour right now of my build at Starlight Drive In. We're just going to go ahead and fast travel here real quick. And when we enter here, I would like to point out that sorry about that, I just punched my microphone. I would like to point out that this build, the outside does not matter in any way, shape, or form. So, the exterior decoration is non-existent. So, here we are. The vast majority of the walls that you're going to see in this building, like these and these, all come from the Curo tab, which is a fantastic mod that is currently available on Xbox, and I think it's available on PC on the next as well. This settlement is a maze that I built. I've been working on it for about a month. Those barrels are supposed to be radioactive, but they don't seem to be working. So I'll have to go back to drawing board on that. But here we go. Now I haven't been back here in a little while because I wanted to forget the path. I had figured it out. I used these roof parts because they were pretty scrappy. All the happy faces and arrows are confusing and fit the theme of it. And it keeps out all the ambient light, which was a huge problem. So as you can see, navigating is a little difficult in here. I'm going to turn the light off for a moment. Actually, turn it back on. So there's a lot of debris on the floor here. Yeah, we'll leave the light on. It's nicer. So as you can see, doors galore. So you can probably see false doors galore. Not helpful. Okay, try this way. I actually have legitimately forgotten how to get around here. So I kept the decoration a little bit plain and repetitive because I thought putting too much detail might make it too easy to figure out that you've been in a spot before. But I did break up the textures a little bit just to give things like this. Most of the areas that you have access to are not. There's no strategy behind them. You won't be able to look through and see where the exit is, for instance. Just you go around a corner, you can see another path that you probably won't be able to get to directly from where you're standing. point out here already. I know that there are 2 or 3 different areas where you can loop back in on yourself and wind up back up near the front, and I am pretty sure that's where I am right now. Okay. The fact that I built this thing and can't find my way out of it is actually kind of embarrassing. Usually not too terrible at these kind of things. Although I am at this point relying on my memory, which is an awful burden. I think I came through that one. Try this one here. Okay, I am actually near the end here. This way, no. Here. Hmm. And there's the exit. So, as you can see, the exterior kind of doesn't matter at all. The platforms up there I was using during build mode to check out the layout of the maze, which if you can give me one moment, I will take off the roof and show you that. Be right back. Okay, and as you can see here, I have taken the roof off and I've deleted the drive-in screen. The shadow is blocking the pathway. There's the main entrance. The fast travel rug is actually at the top of that shaft, on top of a trap door, so that when you fast travel there, you plummet down into the pile of skeletons that I landed on. So there are the first 3 doors in this section. You can come through here. There's one of those roundabouts. The middle one just dumps you into an empty corridor immediately. This one here is actually the easiest path to take to get through, which is the one that I remember. You can fall around here, and I believe you go around this way. I don't remember. It's not an easy maze, I'll tell you that. I found the layout online on a website, and I made a few modifications to it with the layout just to make it a little bit more difficult to get through. Let me go ahead and enter build mode so I can fly you around here. I actually meant to do that before the video started. The section of chain link in the middle, that loop where I got a little lost in the doorways over there. None of those. There are 2 different U-shaped channels there, and they do not intersect. To go from one to the other, you have to work your way all the way back to the beginning, just about. I waited a long time to build this, and I'd wanted to do it for a while, but I didn't like any of the repeating textures. But I felt that it was important to have a maze be a lot of the same things over and over again. And the Curio tab added the pastel rainbow walls, and I thought they were perfect. They gave it a real funhouse kind of feel. I alternated between the full and the half Steingens. Some of the full walls are two halves put together just to throw off the texture a little bit, to screw up the pattern here and there. So you get used to it, and then you hit a spot where it's slightly different. But I really like all the chain link in the middle, and the occasional random clear plastic piece. My intentions were to fill this with radioactive barrels and hostile turrets, and maybe drop in a couple of pack members to fight. But every time I tried, the turrets didn't stay hostile that I found, and the raiders that I placed in there all kind of wound up in the foundation for some reason, which was very frustrating. I am using the new workshop mod that was put out by the crew that does Sim Settlements, and that's how I'm flying around like this, which is insanely convenient for building, and was very helpful in putting this thing together. Let's see here, and being able to pop up and look at the whole thing from overhead while I was building it was also incredibly beneficial. As you can see, there's debris all through here. That was, I put 90% of that down before I put down the walls. I actually had to delete some of it because it wasn't letting me put walls down where I had put down, we'll call it an excessive number of oil slugs to get the deep color that I was looking for there to make everything reflective. Yeah, this was a very fun build, and I wish I had a better PC and could have built it on there, so that it could be made into a mod, with those enemy elements added to it, and probably a couple more decorations. If I had, the opportunity to add hostile elements, there probably would have been a little bit more decorating done, bodies strewn about and so on, but without having a combative element, it felt pointless to throw dead bodies and stuff in there. Once I figured out that these radiation barrels that I downloaded didn't work, and I removed all my perks to protect me from radiation damage before going there. There may be a conflict in the load order, but I wanted to move on to something else because this build was pretty much done as far as I was concerned. Yeah, there it is. Thank you all, and have a good day.